damn it, Patrice!
Oh, hell yeah.
Nobody asked you, Patrice! That's it.
And there goes Zach's voice.
And vocal
And it's
cords
gone.
fucking gone, dude.
All right, dudes. You ready to fucking do the thing?
Never.
Probably not. No.
Okay, Zach.
Is it me again?
It's always you. This is literally, you signed up for this.
I
You
didn't,
started this,
It's
and
in
you
your
said
contract.
this is what's happening.
We have contracts?
Yeah.
I signed it
signed
for
the
you in
waiver.
your sleep. I have a video of your hand moving, though.
That's my right hand, I bet.
Yeah, Just
not
because you
valid.
don't remember signing it doesn't mean you didn't sign it.
God
And
damn, dude.
Yeah,
That's,
you
that's how I ended up in the Marine Corps.
remember New Year's when you couldn't remember anything? Yeah, you signed your
I
contract.
remember most of New Year's.
I used to say that a lot.
yeah, that
I'm in the
part that
Army,
you
really
don't
think I can
remember,
read?
that's when you signed it.
I remember watching the Battle of Pelennor Fields drunk as fuck. Like, yes. All right, we ready?
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
I'm waiting on you.
you're not going to count me down? Are we already recording?
For sure we came in and damn it, Patrice.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Okay, well. To everybody at home. We're going to that. Yeah.
Welcome back to Drop Dice, the internet's favorite D&D podcast.
Lies.
Yep.
Guys,
Minus Will.
yeah, Will and I have faith in our brand.
We love you, Will.
Thank you. Okay, so let's go around and introduce ourselves.
It is I, Dylan, playing Kronk. Just here to put the team on my back and just be a snack.
All those burpees one day might pay it off.
Dude,
Fitness regimen.
hell yeah.
Athlete.
I'm Ben, and I'm very happy to be back playing Ack.
Alec coming back to Gaunt.
Just dropped all
God
my
damn it,
dice.
Ben.
Oh, drop dice. Yeah, this is Zach once again living my true self, the people's champion, Gregor.
I still don't know which.
You left out like 9 titles. You're getting lazy. You're getting sloppy.
Gregor, the Black Wolf of Midnight. Gregor,
I
the
didn't say I wanted to hear them. I just said that
Gregor,
you
the
didn't have
gaslighter
them.
of gods.
Gregor the heavy-handed.
Gregor, the heavy-handed. What is going on over
here. Ack is just
I'm
going
apparently
rogue.
having issues.
Ack is just living his best life, and that means
I don't know if that's just.
throwing stuff everywhere.
He's not living his best life, and that's the problem.
This is why we don't use metal dice though, because they're fucking heavy and they fall.
But I
and
love
drop
metal
on
dice.
Metal dice are cool, but also, you know.
We should probably let
You know
them
who's not picking
that,
up dice off the floor though? The guy rolling them on his computer.
It's true. Cindy, a.k.a. Fargrim, a.k.a. not actually Cindy, just Fargrim, is not going to be joining us.
I thought we weren't going to acknowledge it, but.
Yeah, I also thought that was the plan.
I mean,
Cindy's not
I
here?
might not acknowledge it in character, but we should probably let the
Yeah,
viewers know.
So she just, like. It's not like she went anywhere, but, like, she just has some obligations, like real world obligations that are going to prevent her from playing for a while. So she'll be gone for a little bit, and then as soon as said obligations are fulfilled, she'll be coming back.
Yeah.
Considering we record at our home.
Yep. So
Our home.
yeah, communal hour.
The podcast.
Basically, you guys are here all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Every goddamn day.
No, I think last Thursday, I don't think any of us were here. No, you were here
was
for
here.
guys' night. Yeah,
I was here.
never mind.
He came here on Thursday.
Always.
Even last night, I'm on call, but you guys were like, yo, what's the move? And I'm like, Cindy's not home. I'm on call. Like, there is no move.
You're on call, so that means you're going to be home, right? So doors open?
That means we can come over, right?
Don't come through, dude. Anyways.
Yeah, so where we last left off, the party had fought a possessed person. They were being possessed by Anatar, the
Big punk bitch.
Pronounced Anatar.
Zinch
Anal
demon that is currently working in Matorca. Fargrim had gone off to drop the corpse, the pink sludge that was left of the corpse with the guards. You guys went off to the tavern, and we are picking up the next morning at 7 a.m., where you are meeting your employees who are ready to hit the road.
Fuck.
No, I already warned them. I told them to give us like a week or
Yeah,
some shit.
Was it? Oh, I
told
thought
them
you
to give us some time.
I'm cool. I'm cool with having a staff meeting and being like,
I had a
Hey,
staff meeting
guys.
already. I woke up early in the morning for that shit.
every morning it's a staff meeting, and every morning they're sent away with their daily pay.
God damn it.
I think I should be compensated with extra PTO for showing up for this.
No PTO.
I still came,
Bold
still
of
came
you.
through.
bold
You
of
forego a
was
salary in order to
Bitch.
get loot.
be
Just mandated
happy that
overtime.
you even have dental. Okay.
We
No,
don't have dental.
No,
dental.
we have
Hold up.
vision.
Hold
We
up.
have vision, but
Hold up.
not dental.
No, you have health,
Oh,
but
that's-
neither
yeah.
vision nor dental.
That's right. That's right. That's
Wait,
right.
we don't have dental?
No,
Our
we made a
pennies
whole thing
suck.
of this before. Yeah.
Mainly because all of us are wealthy enough.
I
to
didn't
not
realize
need insurance.
Matorca was in the USA, man. This is some bullshit.
Bring it up with Kronk is the one that set up the medical dental vision plan, so I feel like you should take that up with Kronk.
Dude, we got an on-staff nurse for a reason.
See, this is why I steal from our wealthy clients. Eat the rich.
Gotta pay to get my tooth taken out. Anyways.
What time of day is it?
She said
It
it's like
is
7 a.m., right?
7 a.m.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning.
Jeez.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm a stretch, big stretch. I'm gonna oil up,
Naturally.
put my armor on, just get ready to carpe this DM. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Kronk did his nude burpees this morning already.
Cool.
God forbid there's a room beneath him. No idea what's happening. There's
It's-
just really loud banging sounds on the floor.
At least it's nude and not in full plate.
Yeah, but Kronk's pretty fucking big, so it's probably loud. It's wood floors, you know.
There's some like dust coming from the ceiling onto the bar.
So I have a question for you, because I unlocked a new skill with us leveling up to level 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I unlocked, it's called Hide in Plain Sight, and it says you can spend 1 minute creating camouflage, blah, 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 blah. You get a 10 up bonus on stealth checks as long as you remain without moving or taking actions.
Yeah.
So you
So
can
if I
be
put on like nice PJs, like some camo PJs, and I go down to bed, do I effectively become invisible?
Not effectively. You would.
You're just,
Well, I
but
get a
wait,
plus-
you're not
kind of.
invisible.
I get a
You
plus
just
10.
You become
Yeah.
really hard to see.
So when I'm sleeping, I am hard to see.
Yeah.
Assuming I did a minute of prep. before
Yes.
that.
If you
Yeah.
take a minute of prep and
I
then
got
go
my
to
snuff.
you
bed. Yeah.
sleep in your ghillie suit and everyone assumes there's a shrub on your bed.
It's my whoopee.
Yeah,
My
it's this,
whoopee.
man. Your motions are so slow.
Yeah.
They're barely perceptible.
Can't even see me. Just eating chips.
Just imagine that you basically have like a body pillowcase and you just sleep in it on the bed.
Oh, hey, go on.
See, I imagine more
It
like,
looks like a body pillow.
Actually, Gaunt, can you roll me a d6 real quick?
I don't. Ooh.
He's like, I don't like this.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
Oh me, oh my.
I rolled a 6.
Oh hell. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. It's either really good or really bad.
You slept very still last night. You did not toss and turn.
Thank you. I was unseen.
I have a mental image of Gaunt laying perfectly still on his back, looking straight up, but also eyes wide open. Never closed. Always vigilant.
It's not that they can't see him. It's that looking at him is so uncomfortable that they just pretend he's not there.
Yup.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah. I'm so here for what just happened.
Thank God none of us were in the room to see.
I want like someone to just like trip over him.
In bed?
The fuck's walking on my bed? Go to wake him up.
I feel like instead of sleeping in bed, like you're sleeping like
I'm on the wall outside the room.
The cleaning staff thinks there was an
They dust
error.
you.
You didn't put the do not disturb sign up, so the cleaning staff comes in and like cleans your room and makes the bed with you still in it.
That sounds cozy.
until
Tuck
they,
me in.
until they put new pillows in the bed and fucking suffocate you.
So I guess I'll go to Gregor's room and just knock on the door. Gregor.
I'm just gonna
Plot twist. I am the door.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna unlock this 18 deadbolts on the door. I personally installed because I take privacy.
At this inn.
That when we leave, I will uninstall, not properly. And I'm gonna open the door. And be like, hey, little buddy.
What are we doing today?
Even though I am the leader, I need to consult with my number 2, Kronk, to get a general idea of what's going on. So stand by. I'm gonna go consult with my number 2, and I'll get back to you, man.
All right, I'll wait here.
Just-
And I'll just stand outside of his door.
I'm just gonna like, gonna sneak right past. I'm just gonna like awkwardly just like walk around him.
I feel like you could easily step over
Step
Ack.
over him.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking cat where I got like
Doing a
I'm a
lunge.
high knee it. Over, like. Good thing I did that big stretch when I woke up this morning. I might have pulled a hammy, but
As you go next door.
yeah. And I'm gonna find Kronk. I'm assuming Kronk's still in his room, so I'm gonna knock on the door.
I open the door. Kronk is just like naked.
Hell yeah.
Yep. He's just got like a towel around him because he didn't know who
No,
was
no,
going to
no.
open the door.
No towel. No towel.
No, not around your waist though. You just got out
On
of the
your
shower.
shoulders?
It's
No, you
just
got
on
out
my
of the-
head.
Yeah, it's on your head. You just got done taking a bath.
There we go. He was drying off. He was getting some stretches in, and he heard the telltale signs of a giant ass, heavily breathing man walking down the hallway. Got that Darth Vader respirator
Gregor
sound
has
in
sleep
the helmet.
apnea. His
He's like,
neck's so thick.
Hey man, what's up? Morning.
Hey, so what are we thinking for today? First, we got to tell the employees, right? That
No, that should be fine.
We're
I
good?
talked
Okay.
to him. I gave him like a week
dude, we need to figure out
line thing.
who's that Anatar guy, man. Like, we need to find out what's up with that, man.
All that I do know is he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, no, 100%. I want to murder the shit out of him,
Yeah,
but we got
it's
to
a
find out where he
great
is for
idea.
me to murder him. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess the next leads that we had, we could go back and talk to Jasmine.
Yeah.
We could bring some of the stuff that we found, see if maybe that can kind of like help pull her out of the stupor. Maybe we can get more info on
yeah.
Anatar, because obviously there's connection here.
Check
And
it out.
then
What we should do is, I like that plan a lot. I think you should round up the stuff we found to bring. I'm gonna go refill my oils just in case she needs a third or fourth splash.
it's a great idea.
Just in case, you know, can't hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
All
good
right,
idea.
Cool.
All right, cool. So, as he's, I'm assuming, leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm gonna refill my.
I'm still standing in
oil
front of your
contain-
door.
I'm gonna high knee it over Ack again, and just like start packing up my shit.
So what are we doing? Gregor, what are we doing?
I'm just gonna like keep packing. We're gonna go talk to Jasmine again and see if maybe we can't snap her out of her stupor to get some more information about that dude we fought.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
wait, hold on.
What?
I'm gonna turn. Is that Gaunt? I feel like, can you just be like T-posing in the corner?
I actually imagine myself sleeping outside up against the wall, outside Kronk's room, since he's my boss. You know,
He just like painted himself to look like wood board walls. He's just fucking standing.
well, see, here's the thing. It gives me a
Committed to his
it gives me a plus 10 to stealth, and then I automatically have a plus 9 to stealth. So even if I rolled a nat 1, that would be a nat 20 on stealth. So like,
I am stealth.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see me.
It's a scene from Predator where Arnold is like covered in mud and he opens his eyes and they're just white. It's just he was standing right next to the door the whole time we're having that conversation. And his eyes just open. He's just there.
Just in it. But yeah. So I think we should gather up everybody. Go see Jasmine.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah.
That Kronk's gonna get all his gear on and packed up. He's gonna put on his armor again.
I'm gonna at this point, it's like I'll see Gaunt leave his spot on the wall, start walking down the hall. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
There's butt cheeks.
You only painted the front half of you, so the rear half you're still just like naked skin.
Just my ass walking down the hall. Guys, I need a shower.
By Ulrich's beard.
Oh fuck.
All right, cool. All right, so he's gonna rinse, and then we're gonna go.
Yeah, we'll probably grab a little to-go brekkie and fucking start heading towards the police station again.
Okay. As you come up to the guard station, it looks like they are now. They recognize you a little bit better,
That's right, motherfucker.
and the guard at the gate,
I'm sure they recognize us.
like,
Every goddamn cop in the city knows who we are.
Yeah.
just wait a minute.
Me away, bitch.
You
Kaylee
said 1
said to
minute?
go get him as soon as you showed up.
Oh, that's great.
I'm just
'cause
gonna
that
walk in
saves
through
us a
here.
lot of trouble.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
I mean, there's a closed door.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay. You try to open the door, and it is locked.
Don't break it.
No, I won't. Hey man, it's just one of them pushes or pulls. I'm gonna take it.
I'll You hear him kind of call over another guard because he doesn't want to leave his post. You're trying to break in. And a couple minutes later, Kaylee comes in and they open the door. And
What direction does it open from?
it does
was it-
open. It was a push door.
It was a push?
It
See,
was
I
a push door.
pulling.
Yep.
Damn. All right, cool. You guys really should put one of those signs on here.
Kaylee just kind of looks. Yeah. Okay.
Kronk just kind of like scratches his head and he's like, starting strong.
That's all. That's all I do.
Kaylee. Hi, Ak. Do you want to come up to my office?
We would love to, yes.
Okay.
We have
So yeah, he
much to discuss.
walks you back up through his office. Once again, it looks like there's some coffee being served. There's a little plate with little they're not super nice. You can tell whoever put them together was in a hurry, but they were trying to make an effort. There's some little finger sandwiches, a couple little cookies, just a plate of snacks.
Cool.
Yeah. Again, he kind of gestures to it and sits down behind his desk. You see there's a large tome in front of him, leather bound. And he's flipping to the page he needs. So I've been going through the records of everyone that's entered the city, and I cannot find anyone by the name Anatar or the description that you guys gave me. I don't know how he got here, but it was not through one of the main gates.
Interesting.
I might have a lead.
Oh.
I'm just going to turn and... Oh? Do you want to elaborate on that? Or?
Yeah, you're gonna.
What's your lead?
You just want to. You just want to say that.
I don't have a lead. I said I might have a lead.
Oh well. Do
No, no,
you?
no. I mean, that's more of a lead than anybody in this room
Yeah.
has, so...
What you
I guess.
got?
No.
Yeah. Do
You know what?
you?
You know what? Give me a few minutes. Give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna walk out.
Where's he going?
I don't even look to see if they're. I'm walking out.
The
I'm walking
guard
down.
in the hallway. Can I help you, sir?
I'm the door. I'm gonna go out the door.
He just kind of looks at you. He's like, okay, follow me, I guess. And he's going to lead you through the complex out to the main door.
Because we're deep into this compound right now.
Yeah.
I just want to go meet my criminal contact. Do I have a criminal contact inside the compound? Maybe there's a guard who knows.
On the cooking the books.
In prison.
It is the guard.
There is, if you want to meet, there's someone in prison.
It is fucking... It's Kaylee.
Or if you want to meet someone in a tavern, there's someone not currently in prison.
While they're trying to figure out whatever, I'm gonna go talk to someone not in the prison.
Well, that was weird.
Bro, you know what?
He's new. He's new. Sorry about that, Kaylee.
Yeah, we're still working on the group dynamic there. Obviously, he's got something he's going to go investigate. So we'll hear back from him at some point.
I've also not stopped grabbing snacks.
God damn it.
There's a limited amount, so the plate's starting to get kind of bare.
I haven't stopped.
Stop taking everything.
But he said we could.
Yeah, but common courtesy. You don't take all of it. Leave some for him.
I'm going to grab a sandwich and pass it under the table.
One of
I'm gonna try and grab one more sneaky, and
there's
then
2 left.
yeah, I'm gonna try and wait till nobody's looking and then grab it anyway.
Give me a stealth roll.
Stealth or sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Sandwich thief.
Also, Gregor,
He
if you
said
could
we
give
could
me
have
one
them.
for us.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Ack was just a scaly kender.
Oh yeah, that
Too
just
soon,
got
man.
released and everybody's all.
Yeah, everyone's been
about it.
freaking out.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
That is
Oh, yeah.
also a nat 20.
Let's
You
go.
both. The sandwiches are gone, and no one notices that Ack is still chewing.
Croc goes to
Ack is-
grab some of the evidence out of his bag and turns back, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" The
Ack now
sandwiches
has-
are just gone.
Ack now has a coffee in his hands.
There's a little bit of maybe mayonnaise on one of my gauntlets.
All right, guys. So, did anyone grab anything when we were investigating?
I didn't.
Okay,
Don't look at me.
Ack,
I'm not even there.
did you find anything useful? I know you and Fargrim were checking out that library in the other room.
Oh, actually, Fargrim had. I think didn't we ask Gregor about it? There was something about stars aligning, and Fargrim had some notes. Fuck. But where is?
Did anyone get the notes?
I didn't get the notes from him.
Who? Not just kidding.
Yeah, wasn't Fargrim bringing that
He was supposed to
corpse?
bring the body
Hey,
somewhere.
Kaylee, have you seen Fargrim, our dwarf buddy?
It's hard to
He was
miss him.
gonna be
He's,
stopping by
he
with some
he's
stuff.
really
dropped
wide.
off some what he said was evidence last night. I assumed he went back with you guys. It was a sack of what I believe to be the remnants of a human.
That makes
mushy
sense. That
residue.
that tracks.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he was with you guys, so I tried not to ask too many questions. If you could
You're learning.
maybe not utterly obliterate the next suspect,
Hey, Kaylee.
we could ask
Oh,
them questions.
I remember.
Hold up, real quick. I don't tell you how to do your job.
You do
Yeah,
that
we do.
Yeah, but I'm better.
constantly.
Are we?
If you
Anyway,
had
anyway.
fought what we had to fight, you probably also would have liked to obliterate.
I think I remember what we learned in Jasmine's library. It was something like there's like a wind blowing and the stars are aligning. So
It's the winds of
Nick-
Shaiish, right?
yeah, I think so. And then it's gonna make the scary death guy we're trying to kill stronger or
Yeah.
easier to come back.
There it is.
Yeah.
Fargrim had mentioned some of that. So the winds of magic, particularly of Shaiish,
Winds of death.
are going to be at their peak in
Like
10 months?
9
yeah,
months.
9 months. Yeah.
In 9 months.
I choose to believe it's Kaylee who's like 9 months. Like he filled it in for us. But, wait, hold up, what?
She's been screaming 9 for the last since you guys left, so I'm assuming it had something to do with that.
That is
Maybe.
100%. Whoa.
She could just be speaking Reich speak.
She could technically, I guess.
The
I don't know that.
Reichland?
Actually, isn't Zinch's number 9?
Why would I know that?
I'm just asking the group
Why are you
as
looking
a
at me?
whole. I
Hey.
mean,
Hey, Gregor.
there's demonic stuff
I think
happening.
she was asking Dylan.
No, I know.
Yeah, I was asking Dylan. Of all the
Yeah,
people
no, it
here,
is.
I assume
You're-
Dylan would be the one.
Zinch's number is 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm
a
gonna
lame
pull out
number.
some of the divination scrolls that I gathered, and I was like, yeah, here's some evidence of divination magic that she was clearly researching and studying. I don't believe that any of this has to do with her current predicament, but I did detect when we were last visiting her some form of divination magic, and I don't quite have it figured out yet on how to dispel it, but it's a work in progress.
Okay. I will have this filed with any other evidence we turn up.
Oh, no, I need to hang on to those for now.
Guess
I don't think it's relevant to the case yet, but I'm going to hang on to it in case it becomes relevant. And if it does, I'll let you know.
So, to be clear, one of the head mages had some magic books, and I should know this.
Well, specifically divination magic
When you say it like that.
that correlates with the kind of magic that is currently possessing her. So it's not the same thing, but it's very similar. And I'm hanging on to these to see if there's anyone in particular that she may have been working with that would have some kind of understanding of what is being done to her. I don't know if these will help in any kind of way. It's kind of just like a shot in the dark, but
All right.
maybe.
I will let the other mages know to be aware for divination magic in
Excellent.
particular.
Other than that, I believe we need to speak with her again, if possible. How is her
She-
condition?
Has not been doing so well since the last time you guys were here.
She's declined.
Yes. More. She had almost been getting better, and it's more like she relapsed back to
Interesting.
some of like the earlier stages
Okay.
of when we first had to bring her in. But if you'll follow me, I will lead you up there again.
Okay.
Just be prepared. It's not pleasant.
Not pleasant in like it smells, or not pleasant as in it's not
Yeah.
good.
You were all friends with her before this, right?
I mean, we had annoyed her a couple times.
Just be prepared.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm always ready, but
I'm
ready.
not.
So he's gonna lead you back to Jasmine's room, and as you get there, you just hear this just sobbing sound, just this heart-rending, just it sounds like whoever it is just in utter misery. And you walk in and you see Jasmine. She's thinner than before. Just kind of huddled up. Just tears, just sobbing. Just broken looking.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yep, not a deal. So I'm gonna get up to the bars of the cage, and I'm gonna reach Jasmine. Do you hear me? Hello.
She's kind of huddled in the back corner, and as she hears sounds, she kind of. It's hard to draw herself closer because she's already pretty like tightly wound around herself in like a fetal position, but it looks like she like tries to like. She's like hugging herself even tighter.
Yeah.
Just starts like rocking a little bit.
Okay. All right. Guys, I think can we open this gate? I need to get in there.
Kaylee is going to unlock the gate for you.
All right, I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. She's still just in the corner, just
Jasmine, show me something. Are you still in there?
doesn't respond, just not looking at you, just head down, just kind of shaking a little bit.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go for it. So, how many points of my lay on hands would you say I need to expend to
I'm gonna need you,
juice the evil out?
if you expend all of them, and roll a d6.
Okay. This will be good.
Oh boy.
All right, so all 50 of my lay on hand points.
Roll the dice.
It's a 4.
Okay. As you do this, you kind of feel that like holy energy of Ulrich, and you kind of notice that it's like she was very cold to the touch when you first
Okay.
kind of put your hand on her, and it's almost like
Like deathly cold.
deathly cold. Whereas now it's a little bit healthier and warmer. She kind of stops sobbing as like you feel the last of your power kind of drain into her, and she's gonna look up with you, and like you almost see like comprehension in your eyes. Gregor,
Yeah, I'm right here.
what's happening? I was in my office, and then I'm here, and I thought I saw you, but then you
No.
weren't there, and Kronk was there. What's happening?
Okay.
You're in jail now.
So
She kind of
I
like
need-
jumps a little bit.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna have like one hand still on her shoulder and like be looking look at her dead in her eyes, like, hey, like I need you to tell me what's the last thing you really remember.
Kronk was there. There was like a presence. I tried to tell him something. I don't know if he heard me. I think you were there.
It was the last that we were here.
Before that, I was in my office. There was I was trying to research. There was a mage, and he came to visit me, and I couldn't place him. So I figured,
Anatar?
Was that his name?
yes.
Did he look like this? And I used minor illusion to make Anatar's face.
As soon as she sees
God
him,
damn
she like shudders and like kind of like tries to shy away a little bit. Yeah, yes, that was him.
I stopped making it, but
She doesn't relax, but she is slightly less on edge when it goes away.
Okay, I would like to say also, like, I don't know how to flavor this, but I have aura of courage as well. So like, people around me can no longer be like frightened. Like my presence alone is allegedly so inspiring. That like, should eliminate all fear.
Okay, yeah. So it
So like, she looks to him, and it's like maybe like I purposely put myself like
yes,
in the
and
way
that
of the image of Anatar and be like, hey, like stay with me.
yeah, that definitely helps. She's a little bit more relaxed. Yeah, I was in my office. I was trying to find some books on like the mages of the times. I had one in my office, but I couldn't find them in there. I was just figured someone at work would know. And one of the clerks brought me a book, which I mean that's normal. I've been doing a lot of research. They've been trying to help me with some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I must have started reading the book. I don't know.
that was your problem.
Do you know? Do you know where the book is now?
I don't. Everything went like black, and there were just there was just everything was happening, and there was this like she kind of looks at you like she's about to be afraid, and then she kind of like makes eye contact, and like the presence kind of calms her. She's like, it was this. I don't even know what it was. It was terrifying.
Was it talking about the winds of magic? And
No, it was purple. It had
Do you remember the
Like-
name of the book?
like almost like tentacles. She kind of like shudders when she's describing
I'm gonna spray some
this
oil
thing.
in her face.
It just kind of hits her in the face. She starts like blinking rapidly.
Spritz.
That burns. You should maybe not do that.
There's bleach in there.
I just, she like reaches for something to like wipe her face, and she ends up grabbing like the bottom of your cape. She's like trying to like clean her eyes out.
I don't know if
of
I'd
it.
wipe my face with that, but
Isn't that face to face?
that is
She's blind right now with oil.
don't, not that. Don't use that. Don't use
that's
that.
cracking skin.
That is untreated. Do not use that. Here, and Kronk is gonna like fucking give her a little corner of his cape and just like hold it over.
Thank you. She kind of wipes her face. I
Really need to get that taken care of.
I
That thing is disgusting.
It smells fine.
it doesn't. It very much doesn't.
It strikes fear in the heart of my enemies.
This strikes a lot of things in everyone.
I don't want to talk about the thing anymore. That was
Okay.
So we'll give you some time to kind of, regroup, but we are gonna need to talk about this a little more.
I don't know what it was, and it was there, and there wasn't anything else, and every time I looked at it, it was different, and I don't
The
I don't
book.
know.
Every time you looked at the book, it was different.
No, the
thing?
the thing.
The thing.
Yeah, the book. I can't. She like pauses and like kind of like tilts her head a little bit. It must have been a big book. I don't think I can remember exactly what it looked like.
You don't.
I know it was a book because it must have been a book.
A big
But-
book.
It looked big before I unwrapped it, but I don't have a memory of what it looked like.
Like how big?
You don't remember what it was called.
No, there must have been a book. But when I try to remember anything about the book, I just there's nothing.
Okay. Kronk is gonna turn to a guard or Kaylee, whoever, and be like, "Hey, can you grab some like food and water while we've still got her? Make sure she eats."
Yeah.
The
She's
guard
severely
at the
malnourished.
door like bolts off and comes back like Jimmy John's fast.
Bring in some goddamn Gatorade.
Yeah, there's some
Not sponsored.
yeah, by either of them, unfortunately. Brings back a little. It's not thick. It's like a stew, and some like watered down wine. Just to, like
This is goblin soup.
no, it's like
Ooh, I could
Good.
go for some goblin soup.
good, wholesome, not too thick, not too complex, just food. So she starts
Potatoes.
just like inhaling it.
Excellent.
Good. Hey, not too fast. Don't upset your stomach. Like low and slow.
She nods and with a clear effort starts
Good.
going slowly.
Good.
I can't remember. There must have been a book. I don't know what it was.
Where? So you said you were in your office when you were reading this book?
Yes. One of the clerks dropped it off.
Do you remember which clerk?
I can't think of his name. He usually worked at the front desk. It was a little weird that he was running errands, but
Did he look like this? And the shadows coalesce again and make the face of the guy who Anatar
Possessed.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, he's
Can't think of
paced
his
in a
name.
bag
He's
right
very,
now.
He's very
He
dead.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
We may not have done that. Maybe.
I,
You don't need to know about it. It's fine. But yeah, he's paced in a bag. You can blame Anatar for that.
hearing the name, she kind of like steels herself, like glances up at Gregor again, just kind of.
I was like, I didn't do it, but I was ready. I had my hand like ready for another spritz. Like,
She's kind of. Oh, okay.
It was blinding.
Is there anything else I can help?
I think for now, just focus on healing up, get your strength back, get your wits back about you. If we think of something else, we'll come see you again. But for right now, just like work on just getting back to 100%.
She's gonna, as you're
There's a lot of
like
work to be
finishing
done.
saying that, she's gonna like reach out and like try to grab your hand. She's like, I feel it. It's coming back.
Oh, okay.
Gregor.
Hey, relax.
Look
Gotta
at me.
stay
Look
calm.
at me. Look at me.
She like makes eye contact, and then you notice her eyes kind of roll back,
Fuck.
and she starts just laughing maniacally.
Oil. So much oil.
You just start dumping oil on her.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to notice the burning sriracha oil in her eyes anymore.
Shit.
She's just laughing. She's like,
God damn it.
You found my plaything.
It's my Tapatio.
Oh. Does this one matter to you? Is that why you're here?
Motherfucker. God damn it, Anatar.
Listen, Analtar, you hide behind all these meat puppets because you don't have the stones to come see me. Come
Fucking ran
face
from
to
us.
face, bro.
We were whooping your ass
You
last
don't
time,
want the
huh?
smoke.
You thought I was hiding.
You
Yep,
are
you
hiding
still
right
are.
now. You're
no,
doing it.
I just had better things to do.
Yeah,
you
bullshit.
weren't worth my
Pussy.
time. I don't know if you're worth my time now, but
About to get real worth your
man,
time.
this seems like. Do you care? Is that what this is? Is that why you're here?
Definitely not about you.
Got him.
I just refuse to answer.
Got him.
Oh well. Poor old Jasmine, just trying to learn too many things. Good luck, guys. You're gonna need it. And she kind of just collapses on the ground.
I'm gonna do a. Oh, is she dead?
Make me a medicine check.
She better not be dead.
Be pissed.
She was a good noodle.
Amber, if she's dead, I'm heel hooking you.
Like in real life.
Yeah, real life.
Let's say 17.
When you're least expecting.
She is not dead.
Oh, thank God.
Not because of the threats. She wasn't dead from the get-go. But she does seem to be in like a coma-like state.
Quick, threaten her harder. It's helping her.
Double heel hooks.
Yeah, good luck finding my heel.
I don't know how that would. I don't think that's even possible.
I don't think so either. Do them consecutively. It's fine.
You're also
I'll make it work, damn it.
bad at heel hooking me.
I'm not. Don't say that.
It's true though.
Well, why would you say hurtful thing? Anyway,
Yeah,
so back
wow.
in the game here. And by game I mean my life.
Yeah.
So
Well, that was weird.
You also notice it's been about 4 minutes since you first tried to help her.
what does that mean?
I don't know.
Why is 4 minutes important?
It just is.
What?
4 minutes have passed.
4 minutes have passed.
It's been 5 minutes now.
So 4 minutes have passed since what? Since my lay on hands, or
Yes.
since my first initial?
Since your lay on hands,
Why
it's been
4?
about
That's
4
what
minutes.
bought us for. The fucker, you rolled a 4, you dense bitch.
So it only worked
You
for
did.
4,
Why is
it only
4
worked
so
for
important?
4 minutes. God.
Guys, what does the 4 mean?
The number's missing. Yeah.
We got all numbers, as long as that
All
number's 4.
numbers.
God. So I'm gonna stand there for a second and be like, Dad, how am I supposed to do your will when you're not giving me my tools? I'm gonna scream that to this guy.
Kaylee and
Who
the
you talking
guards
to?
are just gonna kind of like side eye you. Kaylee's gonna kind of walk up and like put a hand. Do you need to talk?
Don't fucking touch me, bro. Now,
Kronk's gonna walk over, just kind of like hands on shoulders, and be like, "Okay," just kind of like steer Kaylee away from Gregor.
Or is that, are you steering Gregor away from Kaylee, or are you taking Kaylee away from Gregor?
Kaylee away from Gregor, and just kind of lean down, and be like, "He's got a lot of dad issues. Now's not the time.
If he needs to talk,
He does not want to talk to you."
I don't think you're legally qualified to handle that kind of situation.
This is not that kind of dynamic.
You don't have the qualifications.
real quick, you guys are sidetrack. I know, but stay with me. You ever see the movie, like White Chicks where that girl's having a meltdown? He's like, I'm gonna go get professional help. You need professional help.
It's just Gregor.
I fucking love that movie.
It's great. That's my
Great.
baseline.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Steer Kaylee away.
gonna stand there and just be frustrated for several moments.
Are you like doing something with your
Nope.
frustration? Okay, you're just standing there, just
I'm
like
brooding.
radiating.
Yeah.
He's just stewing.
Normally you radiate like this courageous like aura. Right now, it's just everyone
The
within
tension
like.
in the room is palpable.
Okay.
You can feel it in your plums. And then I'm just gonna turn, not say a word. I'm just gonna, after I confirm that Jasmine is not alive, I'm gonna walk
No,
out.
she is alive.
She is alive.
Excuse me, that not. I'm gonna confirm that she's not dead.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm gonna walk.
World's
To the,
worst healer.
I'm gonna walk to the nearest guard and be like, get her some medical attention right now. And I'm just gonna walk out.
I mean, Kaylee is
you-
all like
bitch,
as
you are
you're walking
911.
away, Kaylee is like putting her on the bed and like checking her pulse and everything. Cause
Yeah, but get like a real medical pro. Get a fucking doctor in here now.
Do we need like a priest? I don't know how this works.
We need the Matorcan equivalent of Elon Musk.
It's basically
It's
Kronk,
gonna
though.
make it. Yeah.
that was Jasmine.
we
She's
literally
already
have
here.
that. Yeah, no, before I was like, hey, get a doctor in here. I want her monitored. I want her watched always.
Okay. The guard at the door goes off and comes back. It takes him a little bit to get a doctor, but he does come back with a doctor. They start
Cool.
checking her. There's not a lot they can do, but they're doing what
Yeah.
they can. You know, they put like a damp cloth on her forehead, a little poultice.
Hey, for right there, that's peak medicine. That's high. That's I mean, that's what we got.
But did you change their socks?
Yeah. Then I'm just gonna lean
She
over the
doesn't have
doctor.
socks.
I'm gonna lean over the doctor
Well, that's why
and
they're sick.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear. Remember, the blood goes on the inside. And then I'm gonna walk.
Just gonna
I'm gonna walk out.
confusedly nod and keep doing exactly what he was doing. Barely acknowledges you said anything.
But do I notice that he at least acknowledged it?
He kind of, once you like don't respond, like once you're like obviously like standing there staring over his shoulder, not moving, he's gonna kind of like nod
Okay.
and then continue doing exactly what he
All
was
right. I'm
doing.
gonna go back to the team. Okay, guys. I don't know where your guys' thoughts are, but I think we should maybe I think we need to find that book.
I'm gonna crawl out from underneath Gregor's cape.
God damn it!
So, do we know like why Anatar is doing all this? Is he like is he working for Nagash? Is this like an entirely separate?
Separate thing.
How do we know?
Is it
How do we know that?
confirmed a separate thing? Do we?
Yeah.
know
How do
that?
we?
It is not Nagash. It's chaotic in nature.
I'm not sure what the difference is.
There is a difference.
Yeah.
One is because Nagash himself isn't a god of chaos. He's he essentially took over as the god of death.
Yep.
Fucking pussy. So false god.
There's pantheons, right?
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of gods. So Ulrich,
The
is a
real
god,
one.
and then you have like Sigmar is a god, and they all
Sigmar.
kind of represent different aspects of life and the world. And Nagash is the deity of death.
I'm about to take his fucking job though.
It
So-
seems like what's going on here
Gregor would make a good death
is
god.
chaos, which has 4 deities, and this one,
Ak is holding
from
up
what
fingers.
we've seen, I'm assuming is probably Zinchian. Because of all the
Make sure.
mutations and the
Who's that?
possessions
You
and
do
the
not-
magic.
Zinj magic is typically divination-esque. It
Yeah.
does typically have that divination flavor.
Oh yeah, Kronk knows that. He's aware. But yeah, it's the mutations
All the
and
changes.
the change and the magic. It's very like of all of the options, it would be Zinchian.
He's known as the changer of ways. And as I say that, I'm just gonna turn and spit on the floor
Through
in this building
through the helmet.
through my helmet.
Spits in his helmet.
yeah, it spits you
Spits
here.
it down, but like he manages to get the angle just right that he doesn't spit on
I
himself.
have
He like
a lot of practice.
there's like that like 1 degree range where it spits on the ground in front of him and he manages to do it.
There's like this dribble of spittle that just like runs down his helmet.
Or that.
Fucking
So-
drips.
So kind of like how the big spice killed stuff. Nagash also does that, and so does Gregor's dad. And there's another one that is in charge of Anatar.
Yeah. I mean, the Big Spice wasn't a deity. The Big Spice was just a
I mean,
big,
he
really
killed a
strong
lot of
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
He's not nearly as strong as these things are. But it's the same kind of
That's
concept.
impressive.
It's like, yeah.
Well, you
this
guys
big-
killed the Big Spice, so does that make you guys like
Nope.
no?
You're telling me Kronk
Yes.
wouldn't let Ack believe he's a god?
The level of power that these beings operate at is beyond anything mortal in this world. They are like, it's like elements of like existence is what they are. So like the idea of like learning things
Well, I'm
is like an aspect of this chaos god. Like
Well,
they're just massive exponential beings.
okay.
Way bigger than us.
So like I'm a skink. I'm not a mortal. I'm a skink.
Nope, you're immortal.
You're immortal.
Still immortal.
But I thought I was I thought that's
Yeah,
that's not what
all normal creatures that walk the earth are basically mortals,
I'm so confused,
except
guys.
for demons.
So this one's a bad one though.
Yep.
Okay. So everything Zinch related is bad.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Say everything's gene related bad. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yep, correct.
Okay, cool. And everything Ulrich related is bad.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Sometimes.
Nope.
So these
Never.
hand wraps, I shouldn't be wearing
Nope. Keep wearing them.
these. Okay,
Keep
okay,
wearing
okay.
'em. Yep.
It's optional.
No.
Option. I do like them though.
Rep it.
They're pretty cool.
Lean into it.
There's lots of deities that you can choose to follow.
Yeah.
You
How
don't
many?
have to follow Ulrich.
Yeah, Ulrich's the best though.
That's very questionable.
Be cool, man.
Hey man, all I'm saying is I've seen your dynamic.
I mean,
Not
I-
inspiring.
It works. It definitely works. I think
get
it's inspiring.
results, bro.
Yeah, I think it's pretty inspiring. You guys
A
are
lot
pretty
of
cool.
other ones that get results too. I mean, I hear a lot of good things about Sigmar.
Sigma.
So, Crunk, is your dad a god?
I don't have a dad. I just have magic.
I also don't have a dad.
Yeah, my dad died. I'm assuming yours did too.
We didn't really do things. It was more of like it's more of like eggs hatch and then we all sort of raise each other together.
We get it. Your parents
You
died.
got like a clutch?
Stop talking about it.
Yeah,
Good for you, bud.
Yeah,
And Kronk
we-
just like leans down and
yeah.
Goes
I
for,
do
like,
a fist
bumps.
bump with the fist that's missing fingers.
hey, go team.
Yeah.
Have I made it to my criminal contact yet?
Yes. As they're kind of wrapping up there, you find a different CDN than before.
I'm a little bummed you guys didn't take the softball that I lobbed of like, yeah, we get it. Your parents died. I was really hoping you guys would lean in and be like, didn't yours die? I'd be like, don't bring it up.
Nah, dude.
Nah.
So you are at
We were having
the,
a moment.
Rusty Spoon Tavern, deep in the Underhive. And you see a man, long, black, kind of leather-looking cloak, kind of huddled over his drink at the bar. There's some people playing whatever the equivalent of billiards is in this universe.
Snooker.
Snooker, okay.
I don't know if you just made that up or
It's
not.
completely made up.
No, well, snooker's a real game.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
As like
I just don't.
equivalent in this universe
No.
is not a thing.
There's some people playing darts. A lot of people, very much the clothing of the evening is a hood over your face.
It's a hoodie party.
I like
It is. It's a hoodie party.
I wore the right outfit.
Yeah.
I was prepared.
Walked in wearing the identical
attire.
the identical hoodie to everybody else in the bar.
Yes.
I was dressed for this wedding.
The bartender does not have his face covered. You see, he has a long scar kind of going over one eye. One of his eyes is really pale as he's cleaning a mug with a rag that is probably cleaner than the mug by at least a little bit.
Do I recognize which one is my contact?
The one sitting at the bar.
Okay, the first one you brought
The
up of
first
the
one,
hood. Okay. So I'd kind of like to nonchalantly walk past him and sit down a couple seats down.
Okay. Bartender walks over. What do you want?
Just a med or mead. Fuck.
Get like some
God damn,
medicine.
we gotta edit this episode now.
It's
It's
been a long day.
I flip him Let's see what coins I have. What's a beer usually cost in this universe?
4 copper pieces.
All right,
Thanks
so
to inflation, it's now 7 copper pieces.
It's a dive bar, so it's gonna be 2 here.
I go ahead and slap him 4 coppers.
It's just fucking Red Dog.
Ain't from around here, are you?
Don't worry about that.
That's what they pay me for. Slides the money and like goes back to cleaning.
I give him an extra copper too.
Oh, you want that exclusive package?
No. No, just the beer.
So you want the happy ending.
But
If
then,
anyone asks, you ain't here.
thank you. Does my contact look over at me or say anything? Does he address that I'm sitting?
You feel a
It's
small,
passed out.
small little like almost like tapping on your knee, as if like like
Oh, like a mage's hand.
like a mage hand is like tapping Morse
Gotcha.
code, and it taps out, meet in the back alley, not safe here.
Okay. I finish my beer and then I get up and walk out of the bar. I walk into the alley and I immediately start prepping random things that are around to disguise myself up against the wall.
Just cover yourself in trash.
I was.
Cool. Maybe like 15 minutes later, kind of like drunk and stumbling, you see the man from the inside the tavern kind of comes out, pees on the wall, and then just like
Where you are.
kind of like give me a insight check real quick.
16.
16. Okay. You can tell it is almost exactly too much what a drunk person stumbling out of a bar would do. You realize it's a little too like rehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna kind of like see a potentially comfy looking pile of garbage better than the next one over and just kind of like fall down on it.
Okay. Not moving or anything, I say, what is the gift of death, brother?
You going Skyrim on me right now?
It's silence.
Yes. To answer your question, yes.
Yeah, that is a yes. He kind of sighs. Silence. You're from that school, aren't you? I don't get many of them around here.
It's because we're the best.
Whatever you need to sleep at night.
You don't even know where I am right now.
And
This isn't why I'm here. Do you know a man by the name of Anatar?
can't say I heard that one. Some of the mages be talking about it, but I haven't had the pleasure yet.
Do you have any idea which mages specifically know this person?
Rumor was, the head mage herself was having a little bit of affair with him. Her and a lot of the other ones, from the sound of it, comes in late at night, has a secret clandestine meeting, and then, they turn up loony the next day. So,
Do you know where they were having these meetings?
you go. If you're having an affair with a beautiful, rich, wealthy mage, would you do it in an alley or would you just go to their palace?
It
'Cause
depends on the mage.
it's been at their homes.
Okay. Do you know of any people working for this Anatar? Someone I could track down? A henchman?
He just seems to show up where he wants to show up. A couple folks at the Mages College might be in his pocket. I've been focusing more on the Blackbriar situation personally. It's been an interesting cup of tea.
And what is a Blackbriar situation?
Elaine Blackbriar apparently is in the market for an orphan. After all of his issues with the small children's home, he's been seen around there playing with them kids, talking about getting an heir. Who would have thunk?
Okay.
A couple of them even went off to his estate the other day.
Have they been seen since then?
I don't keep track of children, especially not orphans. No one pays enough for that.
Does that have any connection to this Anatar person?
I mean, that's, I think, for you to figure out. I don't.
I mean, I came here for Anatar, and I feel like you've just exposed a pedophile ring.
That was the vibe that I was getting.
Like, I came here for like Trump or Clinton or something, and you just gave me fucking Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm not saying he's doing something.
Yeah, so-
It's just weird that he went from. I mean, I think you heard a couple years back he was.
Jeffrey Epstein Blackbriar.
No, he. The small children's home was getting some threats.
Oh, I think I understand. I'm stupid. I just learned. Okay, I understand now.
I just learned.
the little wires in my brain just clicked. Okay.
Yeah, he.
It's all coming together.
There was some
Oh, yeah.
folks. A lot of people thought nobles that were threatening to burn down the orphanage, and a lot of people suspected he was the ringleader. But
This motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm not even there. But
Anything-
This motherfucker.
you already knew all of this.
You're not even here.
I know. That's why I said I'm not even there.
Get out of my head.
I'm with you always.
You just hear Gregor's voice, like,
Living in
that's
your
a
head rent
bad
free.
thing. People shouldn't do that.
Do you have any other helpful hints for me? Anything else you can tell me before I go back to my doing things?
Yeah, careful on the street. Some folks been talking about hearing whispers in the dark, not just the ones from the whiskey.
Understandable. Thank you for your time. And then I'm not going to move. I'm going to wait for him to leave. And then once he walks away, then I'll expose my nude
He's-
bottom half.
He passes out. And then
They just both stay there all night.
Doesn't move.
If he doesn't move after like a couple of minutes and take the hint that he's supposed to leave, then I will just leave.
No, he's playing the drunk person card and just like lays there, just like.
Starts grabbing at you.
Can I sneak away? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
painted,
give
so
me
I
a-
lose the plus 10 because I'm moving, but I can still use my stealth.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
It was an 18.
Yeah, no, he doesn't see you.
Dude, there's
Okay.
nobody looking for
So-
you. You can just walk out.
There's always someone looking.
Google Earth,
So
always
I-
taking pictures.
I go back to the main group. Last time I saw them was at the mansion. So I go and
we're all not there anymore.
Yeah,
At the
where do you guys
mansion?
go
No, we- no,
after
we were at
the
the-
guard?
we were
Worked
at the
at the
cop
mansion.
shop.
Are
We
you
were
are you
cops.
still?
well, not the you know what I meant the place
guard
with
post?
The compound.
with Kelly or whatever the fuck. her
Kaylee.
name is.
The like
Do you-
police compound.
Do you guys stay
I go
with
back to
Kaylee,
Kaylee.
or where do you guys go after?
I think we would have left.
Well, how long did this take me? Because it felt like they were in the dungeon for like half an hour.
They were. I mean, the Jasmine thing took 4 minutes, so they were probably there.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably
like-
for like maybe a half hour.
Also, you
Yeah.
went to a bar at like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, you went
Mind your business.
down through like the entire Underhive. It probably took you a good like 30 minutes just to get there.
That's why
I
I'm
am
back to-
speed.
Where the fuck is gone, dude?
Yeah, he just sort of like dipped out early in the day, and I don't know where he went. He didn't like give an explanation or anything.
all right.
So I get back and I ask the doorman if they're still there. Is Croc still here?
We've actually teleported halfway across.
We're like back. We're in Albion.
Yeah, where do you guys go after?
I mean, probably still there. If they have some kind of like a
Take-
conference,
Taking
room
over
or something.
conference room.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, like take over a conference room and just kind of like lay out all of our evidence and
Get like a cork
brainstorm a fucking plan.
board, and we got the strings.
Yeah.
Strings leading to pictures, leading to other strings,
We're
leading to
all
other
just doing the
pictures.
Charlie, just fucking smoking a cigarette, conspiracy theorying over a board.
Yeah. Ak has had way too much coffee.
I feel like any coffee is way too much for Axe.
Exactly.
He drank 1.5 full cups.
Yeah.
Liquid meth.
So yeah, the
Just
guards.
shotgun to Monster Energy.
I feel like you smell a little bit like seedy bar and tavern and drunk alleyway, but he's gonna lead you in, giving you a respectable distance. And you walk in to see this corkboard. Ack is
Vibrating.
vibrating, bapping around the entire room, just like he's there, and then you blink, and then he's like the other side of the room. Gregor, I feel like what's Gregor doing in this scene?
Fucking brooding and
Yeah, I'm
pouting.
just in the corner, like straight up, like
coffee with a sippy cup
Like
or a straw.
Aragorn in the Prancing Pony in the Fellowship, where he's just sitting in the corner, just staring at everybody.
And then Kronk is like at the board, just like fucking, just like, God, just fucking trying to put shit together.
Charlie Day energy at the board with the yarn.
He's just like explaining everything that we found so far to like neither of them paying attention.
No,
He's explaining it to Ack,
I'm
and
paying
Ack.
deep attention.
Yeah.
I'm just not saying anything.
So I come into the room. Are there any guards in this room?
No.
Just me.
All right, so the guard who walked me, I let him leave and I shut the door behind me. I think I found Anatar.
Get the deadbolts.
Okay.
What that?
Wait, where?
It's complicated.
Well, like now is the time to like.
Yeah, no.
So
Yeah, now is the time to
we're getting
uncomplicate.
there, goddammit. So I let me be Rudy, damn it. So
Let him have his dramatic entrance.
So I go up to the table and I start laying out all these like little maps and shit that I keep on my person at all times. I don't know what
Okay.
most of them are. They're not related, but they're going on the table.
How deep are your pockets?
So we lay it out, and I'm like, okay. So I got the down low on this guy, this Blackwood guy, Blackbriar guy.
That is an important distinction because there are also Blackwoods.
I found this Blackbriar guy.
Okay.
I suspect that this is either a man kidnapping and harming children, or Anatar using children for some kind of demonic means.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Either way,
These kids.
I think we should go and check this dude out.
Okay.
Did we meet the Blackbriar at the ball?
Yes.
Do we meet Black Briar or Blackwood?
Briar.
Both.
Was it?
I think we met both.
Yeah.
Shit. Because then we also met somebody who was like Black Brick, and they were we thought we met them before, and apparently there's just a lot of names
How
in
many
the
black
city.
surnames?
There's Birchwood, I think. Yeah, because you guys got confused at Ellie, and you thought he was related to this, but he's Birchwood.
Yeah, there's been a couple names, but
So-
yeah, these are Blackbriars.
Was Blackbriar the one that Kronk was talking to about how shitty?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's check this
just
motherfucker
just
out.
so you guys know, because I think it's important that we keep this between us. It sounds like there's more corruption within this department, within the Mages College, than we've uncovered.
Unsurprising considering who's in charge.
It sounds like there are possibly other operatives for this Anatar around us.
Who's in charge? You blaming all this on Yolanda?
I thought he was blaming on Kaylee for a second there. It's like, dude, Kaylee's a good noodle.
I mean,
Who
can we
was
take a
doing
moment
his
to
best?
appreciate all of the above as options?
Kaylee's burnt out and needs vacation.
That is
I
very
wonder
true.
why.
Yes.
Incompetence
why.
can be mistaken for malevolence.
And incompetence can be flat out incompetence.
All the above.
He says, looking at
all the above. What?
Guys, Kaylee's doing his
Start
best.
looking at who,
I'm not
motherfucker?
talking about Kaylee,
Good.
but Kaylee is definitely a victim of the same incompetence that I've been preaching about for ever since we got here.
Yolanda.
Yeah. Starts at the top.
So does Yolanda worship Zinch?
Probably not, but she's just straight up bad at her job, apparently, considering everything in everywhere seems to be falling apart or deliberately in disarray.
well, the thing here is how many people do we know this Anatar has possessed? Because it seems like once he dicks them down or something, they
To the left is a shell of their former self.
and he can just boop into them when he feels like it.
And
'Cause
it
we've met
explains
like
why Yolanda's so trash. at
we've
her
met
job.
like 6 people who are controlled. Yolanda's a woman, a wealthy, noble woman who seems to be his biggest target. He might be staying at this Blackbriar mansion using kids for, I don't know, potions or bad things.
Adrenochrome.
I'm not magical. Use them for magic. And
Fucking magic.
meanwhile, he's banging all these head ladies and getting into the geopolitical situation here.
He's a globalist.
See, now I know you've been watching too much Jordan Peterson.
goddamn globalists.
So
Beer run.
So check it out. So I think trying to have a sit down with this black bean guy.
Briar.
Yeah, that guy.
Black bean.
that's what he
I think
said.
it's Blackwood.
That's what he said.
Is it Blackwood or Briar that we
Briar.
want? We want
It's
Briar,
Blackbriar.
right? We want Briar.
I was being a dick, yeah.
Okay. Just well, there are Blackwoods.
Yeah, Blackwood's also.
Dude, imagine we like kick in the wrong fucking door.
That would
We're gonna
totally.
save the children and we kidnap their children.
That
Literally some shit we
that would
do.
100% be something that we would do. 100%. I'm not gonna lie.
Would not be the first time.
Take up the kids. Kidnapping their children.
I think I'll rescue these fucking kids so I can take them to my orphanage and give them an actual.
But
good
it's like the
life.
black-
Wait,
Blackwoods, like they're just
wait. You have an orphanage?
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
have an orphanage. Yeah, it's
What-
really far
what-
from here.
What's the name of the orphanage?
It's not even on this continent.
It's not Blackbriar.
No,
No.
no.
Found him.
It was me. That's a perfect crime.
It was me.
The
the whole
suspect has
time.
been in the room. The call is coming from inside the house.
There it
That's
is.
how he always knows where we're going.
No, so, yeah, I think we need to try to go have a nice, calm sit down with this Blackbriar guy.
So we're gonna threaten
The
him.
Gregor version of that, or like the normal person?
As I
version?
say that,
Is Kaylee asking that? Is that Kaylee asking or Amber
Kaylee's
asking?
not even in the fucking room, is he?
No.
No one should be in the room.
It's just us. So yeah, so we're gonna go threaten them.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Let's go. I'm in.
I'm gonna bring
Amber,
some-
before we leave, I have a ring of X-ray vision.
Okay.
So I would like to use that in this room and just do a quick little 360 when we're finished, like while we're like kind of talking
Don't
and
fucking
finishing
look at me.
talking. And I want to see if anyone's like, obviously eavesdropping or like spying on us through like a painting or some bullshit in this room. Do I see anyone?
You don't know it's a ring of X-ray. You can't tell him not to look at you.
Yeah, what happens when Gaunt looks at Gregor?
That's actually a good question because
I'm
I'd
about
see
to-
all of you.
He's like panning the room, and suddenly there's like this fucking X-ray of this big dummy fucking tusk chin motherfucker right in his face. Just like, he's like, huh?
Yeah.
You see me wince halfway through.
What an ugly motherfucker.
That's why it was the helmet on.
Because like a normal
like
person
Predator.
would be like afraid of orcs, right? Like they'd be like terrified.
He's gonna have some concerns.
Yeah, like
I'm
Ack
not a-
didn't care because Ack is like
Not racist.
Yeah. Well, Ack literally lived under a rock his entire very very short life and doesn't.
That's why.
If you don't have scales, you all look the same.
Haven't you all seen him as an orc though? Didn't you?
Yeah, but
Yes,
you-
the
but
rest
you
of us know.
haven't.
You have not.
Hey, Gregor, what's your helmet made out of?
Yeah,
I'll have to look that.
Gaunt as like a person would
Yep.
be very not
The
cool.
DMG.
Well, I mean, Gaunt might. I don't know Gaunt's life, but a normal person,
I'm not a full-blooded orc. I'm half.
even still,
But yeah, no.
a normal person would probably not be super cool.
Yo, dude,
My vision can penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yep, there's one substance that would block it, and I'm curious if that is what his helmet is. I don't think it would be. I'm pretty sure there's no reason for it to be made out of that.
Yeah, the helm doesn't say what the
Yeah,
material
it
is.
you wouldn't have lined your helmet with lead, would you, Gregor?
Yeah, no, lead
No
is the only
fucking
thing
way.
that.
He's so heavy.
Yeah, there's no way.
So yeah, you're looking around the room. It just seems to be a standard stone room, but you look at your companions, and you see just Axe
Stop
little
looking at my dick.
thin lizard bones through his body. Just little hollow bones.
I don't know if they're hollow. Are lizard bones hollow?
Are you a bird?
I don't think lizard. I don't know. I don't.
It's
Are you avian?
related to are dragon bones hollow like birds? If dragons
I
are
don't
like
think-
that's actually
dinosaurs
good.
and
Dragons are-
dinosaurs are like birds.
Dragons are more reptilian, though. I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the birds are descended from the dinosaurs.
But not dragons. Dragons are their own thing. They're just magic.
Dragons are based off of dinosaurs.
Anyways,
Anyway,
I don't know the lore and whether dragon bones are hollow or not.
the deep lore.
I'm a fucking cat. This is
God,
dude,
we're
that-
casuals.
Dude, that's some deep lore.
anyway, Kronk you see is
Dummy thick hips.
yo,
He's got the butt wide.
Child birthing hips.
He's got
fucking
the,
wide.
He's got the butt plug in.
and then you turn to your new companion Gregor, and you see just these. They're not teeth, but there's these little protrusions growing out
So I filed them down.
under his helmet. They're poking out a little bit. It's been a little bit since you filed them. You also notice his bone structure is not that of the norm. Like looking him next to Kronk, there's some slight differences.
My bones are
in
thick
anatomy.
as fuck, bro.
It's dense.
I would definitely keep that to myself, but internally I'm like, man, that ugly motherfucker. I know why his dad doesn't talk to him.
Well, yeah, because you can't really see my skin or whatever.
No.
You just see my
probably
skeleton.
see tusks.
Yeah,
Got
you,
some
but
Yeah, you
weird,
see
like-
little
You look
like
deformed.
protrusions like at his like
yeah, you see that, and then yeah, just
at his bone structure is a little different.
thick.
You know the
It's very
reaction.
thick.
You know the reaction
Built
people
like a
have.
goddamn
You guys,
athlete.
you guys have all seen Scary Movie, right? When the guy's like, "Give me your hand, child." It's like, ugh. But I don't see anyone spying or eavesdropping from outside.
No, it's just a
Do I
average room.
do I know that he's X-ranked?
No.
Why the fuck would you know that?
Yeah, how would
Did he announce it to the group?
No, he's just looking
No.
around with it.
No, I just did a little. A little visual pat down.
I see you look at me like stop for a second.
okay, what's
then-
your? I don't think your passive perception's high enough.
I'm just adding flavor. I'm just like I see you look at me and stop, like, and I personally think you're like just like
Myron.
you're Myron because like
He sees this helmet.
I'm keeping it tight, you know. I look fucking good.
He's like, man, I look fucking great. And in his head, he's like, God, this ugly motherfucker.
This dude deformed as hell. Like,
This kid was dropped as a baby.
I do feel like you would see multiple fractures that have not healed properly.
Oh yeah. Oh
still,
yeah.
There's still an arrow in there.
He's got like fucking bone spurs on his goddamn skull.
Yeah, there's a couple arrowheads. There's what looks to be like half a dagger.
You do notice when you look at my knees, there is no cartilage. It's been bone on bone for years.
Are we ready to? Do we want to like? Do we got to prep anything? Does anyone need to like stop and get a snack before we go out to the pedo mansion or?
Before we go after Epstein Island.
Yeah.
No. I think
Dude, the fact that we're like legit, like the gang picks on Epstein Island.
probably.
Watch, this actually has nothing to do with Anatar at all. We're just fucking with this. This dude actually just wanted to adopt an orphan.
He's a true philanthropist.
Yeah,
But we're like, not in our town, motherfucker.
he just wants
I heard
he just wants
full-on
to give
rapist.
these kids a better life.
Women, children. You mean philanthropist? Oh.
He just wants to give these kids a better life.
No.
Not allowed.
Not in my city.
Now I'm in watch, motherfucker. Now Ulrich has something to say about it, bro.
Nobody's gonna be happy.
I like how we're gonna go after this guy for hurting children, and I'm pretty sure you have killed multiple children.
Not that you would know that.
No, I don't.
No,
but,
he definitely has. Yeah.
This is me. This is
Of
me.
many
This is me,
species.
Alec talking. I
Several
like how we're
different
going after
species.
someone for hurting children, and meanwhile
Those were-
Gregor has.
Those were demon babies.
Yeah, okay.
To my knowledge,
Yep. To his knowledge.
those were
I mean,
100% demon.
there was also a little goblin child.
They're
But that's a goblin.
And a
beat down
grandma.
goblin kiddos.
I still have
Why
its
do you
ear.
bring that up?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I was legally obligated to murder that child.
Murdered
I
a
did-
goblin grandma too.
She had a knife.
Yeah. I have her ears.
Stood over
Yeah.
her.
Shame.
I choose to believe that Gregor planted a knife.
I still have both of their ears.
It's not even a knife. He just found like a relatively triangular rock and just like kicked it over by the body. It's like, he's got a weapon.
Jesus.
Just stomping, like kicking her corpse. Just like,
Curb stomping
I
the
didn't,
dead.
I didn't stomp and kick her corpse.
And then he found the nearest dog in the woods and fucking killed it.
I'm pretty sure
No,
I
you
like just,
smashed her head with your
Got him
hammer,
outfit.
yeah,
boys.
yeah, that's what it was.
and then I took her ears.
Yeah.
Surprised there was-
Anyways.
To Gaunt's knowledge, none of that happened.
Yeah.
But out of game, all of that happened.
Like a lot.
All right. So yeah, I'm like, let's go save some kids.
Gregor's a great baby.
All right, let's go. I'm in.
Gregor
Hop up
loves
on
children.
Gregor's shoulder.
Gregor loves kids
I know.
that aren't demonic or goblin.
Yep. Yeah, in the little farmhouse, you
Yeah.
tried so hard to not be intimidating to the children.
Yeah, I really did.
Keyword tried.
Well, yeah, dude, a small child sees
There
my
was an attempt.
giant armored ass. That's probably like, you know, not the best. Anyway, so,
So,
yeah, let's go to Epstein's mansion, guys.
Yeah. We're probably gonna have to like ask for directions because none of us know where this
Well,
dude
no,
lives.
I know where we live. I got my maps. We're mapping.
He's got maps.
Got
Pulls
maps.
up like a fucking building layout of the local Walmart. He's like, I got maps for days.
While we're traveling though, I'd like to sit by Gregor at some point and just be like, "Yo, man,
Sit. We're walking.
you seen a doctor?
Why?
You should see a doctor.
What do you mean?
just talk to your pediatrician, man. I don't
Pediatrician.
Pediatrician. I'm an adult, dude. What?
It looks congenital. And I'm leaving it at that. Then me and my horse like go a little bit up further by Kronk.
Like Gregor's gonna be so fucking confused. I just Yeah. What the fuck? What?
I don't know what just happened.
What's a congenital?
I don't know what congenital means.
I feel like he like goes like congenital, just like looks down.
Why
just
is he
really-
talking about your genitals?
I'm not congested. What are you talking about?
Where did he get a horse?
Does Kronk hear that? Did I overhear that at all?
Are we not riding our horses to this man?
No.
Thought we were-
We're
thought
like
we were
walking through town.
Honestly, though, the mental image of all that happening on horseback is great because of like, yo, when did Gaunt get a fucking horse? Some random dude's horse.
Guys, I found it. It was just tied up over here.
Go see why it looks good.
It's Skyrim rules. As soon as you get off, it starts trying to go home.
Oh man. Yes, we're walking to this mansion. Gregor's having his one of many existential crises. Like, it's like the third one today. Thanks, Gaunt.
It's only like 10 a.m.
I mean, I've been to a bar already.
That's fair. Actually, it's probably like noon by now.
All right, so because Gaunt has maps on maps, do we probably get lost on the way there because I feel like Gaunt was maybe looking at the wrong map. He's looking
Ask
at
for directions.
He's looking at a map of
Can I roll for
a
that?
gas
Yes,
station.
please do.
What do you want me to roll? Is there like a perception?
Survival, probably.
Yeah, survival.
Survival? Ooh.
It's usually what you use for like directions.
I have so much stealth and I have so little survival.
That sounds right.
That's a nat 21. Wow. Oh, I had the right fucking map. You guys
No,
didn't
you-
believe me? I had 18 maps and I picked the right one.
You guys thought, because he leads you this like weird roundabout way, and so you guys were a little bit suspicious, but you end up getting there like through the back, and you realize it was actually just like this really well thought out shortcut.
You're welcome.
Damn, nice.
I feel like it wasn't thought out. I feel like he just 100% an accident.
I mean, with a nat 20, it was.
I also have natural. I'm also a ranger, so like I do have natural explorer, and I have forest and mountain, and underdark is my like favors. So
But we're in
feel
the
like-
city.
He's got directions.
All right, doesn't this dude live like off in the woods with his orphanage, or is
Well, he lives on like so. Matorca is basically like a
big
hollowed
walled-in
out
city,
mountain.
yeah.
So there's like a wall around the outside of the mountain, and then like all of the or maybe not a mountain, maybe more like a large hill.
Yeah,
Foothill.
very large.
Yeah.
so this is a house in the city.
Yes,
This
but
isn't
it's like
an estate.
on it's like an estate near the top of this large.
It's in the
hill.
rich part of town.
Think like Gondor if Gondor had like a subterranean poor people area built into the mountains.
So Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Rohan, bro.
So like in order to get into the city, put like Gondor
Rohan,
like halfway
like,
up the
out in the
mountain,
Mm-hmm.
and then like there you go through like a tunnel that leads into the city, but there's also like this big underhive.
Okay. So does this dude have like grass around his house, or is there another house directly connected to this house?
No, there's like a large wall around his estate.
I
and
assume
you
he's in
see
like the
there's
rich
like
part of town where all the big mansions are.
yeah, so
outside.
there's like some like trees. It looks like
So
this little
it's
garden.
like-
It's kind of a tall wall. So you can't quite see over it.
It's like in
but-
Windhelm and Skyrim, they have those mansions that each have their own little. Am I you guys
Kind
know what I'm
of.
talking
It's
about?
very like hanging gardens kind of style,
Yeah.
where it's like terraced along
Okay.
the mountainside with
So
all the rich people.
He has neighbors, but they're not like on top of him.
No.
No.
They got privacy.
So like they would see us stab someone in like their front yard, but like they wouldn't
Yeah.
see us. They wouldn't necessarily hear us in the house.
Oh.
Maybe.
That's an interesting choice of metaphor.
Well, like I'm an assassin. Like these are the things I would think about.
That's fair. It is further up the mountain than Jasmine's. It is a much more opulent estate.
Opulence.
It's
Oh,
not
feels
the
that.
very tip top of the mountain because that's where like Yolanda would live, but it's pretty freaking close. Like you can see the royal palace from here.
It's in spitting distance.
Yeah,
I bet they got a lot of coins in this orphanage.
Out of what?
this is not the orphanage.
This is not the orphanage is in the underhive, right?
Yeah, this is
I'm so confused.
We're on our way to Epstein's Island, right?
I thought he kept the kids at his.
He took,
estate.
per your informant, he has taken some children from the orphanage to his estate.
Ah.
You are
okay.
currently, if you would
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to go to the orphanage, Kevin with the no longer bad knee does know how to.
Yeah, that's where we got
Kevin
Matt
Wood.
Kevin.
No, we're going to his. I thought he was making an orphanage at his estate.
No, there already is an orphanage. It is the Small Children's Home in Choir.
Yeah, we had to
That
like
is-
threaten somebody to make sure they didn't burn it down or something like that.
Yeah, it got pretty intense there.
Yeah.
So we were in agreement that we were going to his estate, right?
Yeah.
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 We're at his-
We're gonna go talk to him because you told us he was eating children or something.
So you come up. There's a large, kind of very ornate gate.
We hurting these women?
It says Blackbriar in like wrought iron. There's like vines growing through it. It looks very secure, but also very pretty. Or more pretty, but also very secure.
Do we notice anyone at the gate?
There are guards, yes.
We should case this joint, dude.
Not city guards, but there are people guarding the gate.
These are
yeah.
mercenaries.
Personal
Well,
guard.
Yeah.
I wave at them.
How many do we see?
They don't wave back. You see 2.
They're gonna
Okay.
pay for that.
Can
Well,
I
actually,
have
what's your passive perception?
They're gonna
15.
regret
15.
that.
Yeah, you see 2.
Can I have my 2 fairies kind of like very nonchalantly just kind of fly around the compound, do like a little loop, and then come back to me and tell me how
If-
many guards they saw?
Give me a stealth roll for them.
I would love to. I gotta find out what their stealth is.
You don't know off
Dex
the top of
plus
your head.
4. Oh, so it's pretty much they got 28.
Both of them did?
Oh, well, one of them did. I guess I'll reroll for.
That's super high. Dang. I didn't think.
One of
Well,
them
they're
is
tiny.
stealth.
The other one got a 13.
Okay. The one that rolled a 13 has to kind of like dodge a little bit because someone starts looking in their direction a little too long. But they go
Oh
around.
wait, they have invisibility. What am I even doing?
I think you still got to roll
That-
stealth for
Yeah,
invisibility.
they just get they get advantage then.
Anyways, continue.
But yeah, they're gonna pay for not waving back to me.
Yeah, they go around. They see. It looks like the perimeter is pretty well guarded.
Are we just walking up to the front door?
I mean, that's where you guys are right now. He like led you out like to the front door, so you guys are like not like directly approaching it
We're
right
just
now.
We're
Standing
like across the street.
standing
Yeah, you're-
ominously across the street.
we're like in King of the Hill. We're sitting across the street with like
Like, I
beers.
feel like we're not even like trying to blend into a crowd. We're just standing blatantly like in the middle of the street, just standing staring.
This
at
is like
something.
the really nice side of town. There really isn't a crowd.
Yeah, nobody Everybody takes carriages in this area, so nobody walks anywhere.
So
So it's just us, and I,
I
waved
guess-
at them, and they didn't wave back.
They did not.
I'm gonna assume that if we go try to talk to these guys, they're not just gonna bring this dude out to talk to us.
probably not.
So do we want to?
I mean, you might have someone in your party that could get that to happen. for you.
Thinking what we do is we do the old scope it out switcheroo we did with the guards.
Well,
And
you're
the 2 of you can find like an alternative entrance and do your little sneaky ninja thing in case anything goes south. And then Gregor and I can hit the front gate and try and get an audience.
I mean, one of you was also told to come talk to him at some point if you ever wanted to.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
But
the plot
plans.
Okay. I just wanted you to remember.
No, I'm aware. Kronk knows. I know that Kronk can just walk up to the front door and probably get an audience. But we don't know what
That would
we're going to be
throw up
walking into.
That would throw up so
especially-
many red flags, I think, to the rest of the group too. Of like,
No,
what the fuck?
I mean,
Kronk's family is from Matorcan.
I'm very
Kronk is
well-renowned
very
in the
much
city.
well known.
I am
Matorcan.
nobility.
Fair enough. Yeah, true.
He's also like the hero of Matorca.
Yeah.
They have like
there's a big ass statue
Yeah, I'm
of
a
him.
massive celebrity
There-
slash.
there's like a nativity
personality.
play about him every year. He's pretty well known.
Yeah, but having had our encounter with Anatar and wondering what the involvement is here, I don't know what we're walking into. So I'd rather kind of like have a full fleshed out plan, and you guys like scope it out, maybe find some ulterior entrances and exits in case we need them, so we don't end up in there just like getting our asses beat by a compound full of guards.
What are my sprites able to report? Like, what was the layout of his little compound?
There is kind of like this. For considering the layout and compared to some of the estates nearby, it's this very large, kind of like lush lawn. There's like a little forest. We see there's some like kennels and stables. Very well guarded. Like there's the uniform is like a black with some little like gold accents, and there's a lot of people running around in that uniform. There seem to be some servants kind of scurrying around doing their stuff. But it's very, very and then there's like a large like mansion in the middle of all of this, with some servants going in and out, some guards going in and out.
Guys, I have a wonderful idea.
Mhm.
Let's wait until the servants go home. Let's go steal their uniforms, and then come back tomorrow.
I don't
There's
think we need to do that.
I don't know if that. I don't know if that's the move.
Kronk
sure that
stands
would
out.
work, but-
I stand out, and Gregor never takes off his armor. So you could pull that off probably. but Kronk is like 8 feet tall. I'm a 2 foot tall lizard, and Gregor wouldn't take his armor off.
Yeah, infiltration isn't
That's a
quite
fair
our
point.
specialty.
I'm great at.
Intelligence isn't mine.
I can sneak into places, but I can't infiltrate
I
like that.
don't understand the concept.
I am stealth.
I can stealth. I can't fit in with non-scaled people though.
All right, so game plan.
You all
You
look
two-
the same.
You two sneak around and wait for our signal, and you guys can sneak into the compound. Gregor and I will go up to the front. I'll Misty step us into the middle of the compound, past the gates, so the guards will just freak the fuck out and come to us, and while we are causing a ruckus and I announce who we are, you guys sneak in while the guards are distracted. And you guys get in like nice little posted up positions.
I'm gonna start throwing heaters at these
Sneakyhood.
guards.
Don't do
Is
that.
there-
Don't
is
do
there-
that. It's
Is
a
there
distraction.
Is there a nearby building with a roof that has a good vantage point? Is there like a tower or a church or
He's got to go piss
a
himself for 8
tall
hours.
tree?
There's the tall wall around it, but the nearest there are trees actually. There are trees if you want to like post up in a tree. But
Okay,
there's
so
not
like
a
I
building.
could get into the compound, climb a tree, and then I'd have a good vantage of the whole yard.
Other than being in a tree, yes.
Okay.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
It's also like the middle of the day.
Of these
I mean, I
guards
guess
are in
that-
for some non-lethal poison damage from my whip.
Fucking damn it. We teleport in. Halt, who goes there? Starts whipping.
I just
Beating the shit out of
Kinky
people.
little flail.
Should have been better at your job.
do we want to? Are we trying to cause a scene immediately, or are we just going in there guns blazing?
Yeah, I
No,
don't
no,
understand.
no,
Are we
we're,
gonna
not,
go-
we're not
are we
trying to
hurting
start a
these women?
fight, but we are trying to start a scene because I'm me.
What's the benefit of having us sneaking in
You're
there? and then you
definitely-
guys-
Because
You-
then they don't know that we have extra people on the inside.
we won't get inside the house though.
Probably. I mean, you might.
I mean, I don't know what I'd be looking for in the house, but I can definitely sneak around once we get in there. But we just have to like I'll just hide under Gregor's cloak and then sneak away, like when we're in the house. Unless you want me outside of the house.
No,
but
you
I just
don't
don't.
investigate in the house.
How many stories is the house?
I don't know why we need to cause
5?
a scene.
Are there balconies
Distraction.
with doors?
From what
It's a
though?
I-
We're
pretty
just here to
fancy
talk. Are we
mansion.
okay? We're just here to talk to this dude about whether he's eating kids or not, right?
Here's what's up. Here's what's up. So Gregor and I are gonna go and talk to him, and we're
Okay.
gonna create a distraction so that you two have an easier time getting into the compound.
I just don't think either of us needs that though.
So the thing is, though, is what we can.
He's
do.
saying you're insulting his ability to sneak.
a little bit,
You
yeah,
can get into the
You don't
building,
believe in him.
for sure.
and then you can be outside in the compound, and I'll leave Edgar out here, and he can be our lifeline to communicate because Edgar and I can telepathically communicate, and you can let us know what it's looking like outside in case any extra reinforcements show up, in case the guards start doing anything weird. You can be inside searching for clues while we are talking to numbnuts.
Oh, you guys are splitting the party, huh?
Oh, okay. So I'm looking for clues.
You are looking for clues.
Okay, that's where I
evidence.
was confused for.
Yeah, and the distraction
Proof he's
is
eating
to,
kids.
Yeah, the distraction is to make it so that we draw the guards to us, who will be distracted by our presence, and then you
Okay.
guys can easily get access to whatever you need to do while
Gotcha.
we get inside.
Do you really
Then
think this?
I eat the kids.
No, no,
We're not eating these kids.
no eating children.
Do you really think this guy is just going to come out and talk to you on his front lawn, or do you think he's going to
100%.
invite
No,
you?
he'll
into-
invite
do-
us in.
But then you'll be out of my. Then I'll be useless in a tree.
No, you'll be watching the perimeter. You're the Overwatch. Your eyes in the sky, and you've got your fucking fairy things that can do some scouting. And I'll leave Edgar as a line of communication for you to let us on the inside know what's going on.
Okay. I think I'd rather be on the roof though, because then if it comes to it, I can drop down into a
I mean, if you
balcony
can
and come
get
in
to
a
the
door.
roof, go for it. That's what the guard distraction is for, to make it easier for you guys to get into the compound and get in positions.
Okay.
I'm willing to try this.
Excellent.
I do like that we're just making these plans across the street from.
Yeah, we're just hanging out in a little school circle.
yeah.
Huddled up. Take a knee.
Yeah, everybody take a knee.
I'm
The only
gonna,
way you can whisper that Alec will actually be able to hear you.
yeah, I'm gonna sneak, make it seem like I'm walking away, and then sneak back around and hide under Gregor's cloak.
Okay.
And that's gonna be how I'm gonna get into this place.
Cool.
I'm just like on his back, underneath his cloak.
I love it.
I would like to go around to the what I assume is the least guarded portion based on what my fairies tell me. So I'm going around to like the wall to a portion, and then I'm gonna have one of my fairies fly up to the top using their invisibility and just kind of sitting on top of the wall and waiting to give me the coast is clear. And then I assume I'm gonna wait for you guys to boof in before I start climbing trees.
Yeah, and then we should be able to cause enough of a scene that you can get in pretty easily. Cool. One concern though, Ack.
Yep.
Misty Step only allows for one extra companion.
Just leaves Ack
So we're just gonna shit you out in front of the gate. So we're gonna need to go a different route with that.
All right.
Do you know Ack is there?
I just watched him climb under his fucking cape.
I said
Wait, it's on his back.
That's fine. I'll slowly, after he says that, I'll just like slowly, dejectedly climb on
He
down.
just like really
climb
sadly
down
comes walking out
Gregor's
from under
back.
the cloak.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
I'll be like, okay. Well, I got this. It'll be fine. And I will just.
It is also bright light. It is full noon.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, no, that was another issue is that it's like the middle of the day and that makes sneaking really hard. But I'll figure it out. I'm still sneaky.
So poor little Axe eyes.
Yeah, it's not good for me. That's what I'm hiding. But yeah, I will like that Simpsons gif where Homer like disappears into some hedges. I'm gonna do that and try and find a good place to trying to stay in bushes and trees. Try to find a place where I can see into like a room that looks.
You're still outside of the compound. There is a
Oh well, I mean,
large, probably like 10-foot wall around the compound.
that's easy enough.
There's some trees in the compound, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can bamf into the branches and shit.
Yeah, I'd have to go from shadow to shadow. So I'd go like the shadow of a bush and then find a tree. And then as soon as I can find like a view into a room that looks empty, if it is unlit, I would try to get in there.
Get
I
the
would
fucking
try
It's
the
always
night
lit,
crawler
bro.
out
to
here.
Bamf, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pop into a small like if you've ever watched Naruto when they do the substitution jutsu, it's like that but darker shadows.
I've never watched Naruto.
You should.
So I guess like when
just
these
heard
two
it's really long.
walk off from the group, I just
That's
like
fair.
Kronk just kind of waves and he's like, "Yeah, I'll see you guys later." Blah blah, blah, making a show of them like leaving.
Yeah, I will roll stealth if I need to, Amber.
Please do.
And then
Okay.
just like hang out with Gregor for a few minutes while they're like kind of like off getting into position and be like, "All right, man. So here's the plan. We're gonna walk straight up to the gate, and we're gonna misty step to the other side, and the guards are probably gonna freak the fuck out and come running, and then we can just explain the situation. Yeah, I'm Kronk. I'm here to meet with the Briarwoods. Blah blah blah. Do the whole blah blah blah." And then once we get inside, try and figure out what the fuck's going on while these guys do their thing.
Sounds awesome, man. As I'm saying, sounds awesome. I'm just taking my flail or my scourge off my belt.
What are you doing?
Amber,
Just being ready for anything, man.
that's a 28 for stealth.
Yeah, you are the shadows.
Okay.
I am the knight in the
Just gotta be ready. You gotta it doesn't hurt to be prepared.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. With you guys getting in position, I think this is a great place to end the episode on a cliffhanger.
Tactical pause.
So, thank you guys for listening.
I'm just
Appreciate
picturing
you.
like Kronk and Gregor with like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, just like strutting up just
Yeah,
towards
the
the gate.
freeze frame at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
exactly.
don't know what that is.
God damn it!
God,
You're
you-
so uncultured,
Is that another anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm behind on the anime game.
man. Just need to get there.
I do need
If
to get in.
Israel Adesanya can love anime, you can too.
I don't dislike anime. I just
Well, you're never going to
Haven't-
be a peak athlete until you get into anime.
It's true.
guess fuck.
But yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. I guess we did get another 5-star review, but they didn't leave an actual quote. But
Sons of
so
bitches.
guys, if you I think only on Facebook and Apple Podcasts. If you want to leave a review, you can like write stuff, and we will read it, even if it's mean, as long as you make it 5 stars. We will read
Whoever
all
left
5
that-
stars.
I mean, whoever left that 5-star review, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we,
yeah, we
we
really
shouldn't
forgot
really
it.
yell at people.
Well, no,
no, he
I'm
wasn't,
just telling them like if they want to leave one, they can also leave something for us to read.
Yeah, we'll do a shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did also get another one. Spotify is like to some accounts is offering the ability to leave starred reviews. They don't let you like leave comments or anything, but like if you listen on Spotify, make sure to check and see if they allow you to do that, because I know that's only like a tested thing for some people.
Yeah. If you can, drop us one.
Yeah, we would really appreciate it. It does a lot to help us out.
Any and all support. We love it.
Oh,
Tell
yeah.
us who your favorite character is.
Yeah, let's start that war.
We'll do that again.
Yeah.
Every day.
I know Gregor's probably not on that list.
I don't know, man. Gregor's great.
I feel like Gregor's up there.
Gregor's Kronk's favorite.
It's in the top 6 at least.
Gregor's probably Axe favorite too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do
We'll do a quick shout for all the patrons.
Top 6
all of our
below
usual
Gary.
ones with Taylor, Tom, Charity, Will, Courtney, and Nathan, as well as a new one, Matt.
Thank
So
you, Matt.
thank you very much for joining the party over on Patreon.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you guys for real.
You guys are the shit.
We do. You're the
Our
best.
Patreon's actually like popping. It's been like 6 months, and we get like $80 a month from Patreon. So it's like paying for all of our gear and shit now, and it's super fucking nice, and we really love you guys.
Yeah.
But
Means a lot.
yeah,
All the
that's it for
support.
today.
Yeah, make sure to tell your friends and tell your grandma and the rest of your family, and share on social
Yeah,
media. Get the word out
Just
there.
keep getting the word out, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
appreciate it.
Cronkmart did actually kind of sell out last week. So apologies if you tried to check it. It is being restocked. By the time this episode drops, there should be some fun new stuff.
Fresh merch.
Fuck yeah.
And if there's not, you can leave a complaint in a 5-star review,
And we'll read it.
and we will read it on the air.
We can flame Amber live.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
All right, guys. We'll catch you later.
Bye bye.